Hi, I am Saroja Angdi calling from Karnataka, India. I am talking regarding targeting the individuals, torturing the individuals for their life, about their jobs, about their living, about their body, about their mind. All these are tortured by US government, shadow government, deep state. The neighborhood veterans and the people are cooperating. Because of the torture, I have moved down to India, and the those Caucasians followed me even in the airplane, and they tortured me. I've taken their pictures and stuff like that. So now I'm in Bangalore. Today I went out to shop something. So just wanted to give you an idea. So this torture is 24/7, and they have perpetrator following me wherever I'm staying in my building. There is another building pretty close in a strategic angle. Perps are there. So whenever I cross that side, or my fingers are, the burns, and then the needlings, energy beams, those kind of stuff go on there when I cross that road and stuff. And they follow me wherever I go. Today I went on a motorbike, and they followed me, and even in the shop. So they will follow me, and they will beam at me, they'll burn my back and stuff like that. So from that I can figure out what angle they are in. I mean, just now we can see they beamed here, so like I'm getting scratched. So whenever I try to make a video, this kind of stuff go on either in the ear or the eye or the nose. Those kind of things go on. And also remote monitoring means whatever I want to compose to talk to you guys, that will be, I'm kind of like a brainwise. They make me slow down, so that I wouldn't remember my points to make. So even when I'm returning back, so they have followed me. Now I'm sitting in my living room, so on my back, they are still burning, and it's coming from there. So that means the building or the perpetrator is sitting on that side. So every day, entire my home, even the balconies or the backyards, they always have these kind of they got it covered. There were so inside. Here is my kitchen, and then I'm sorry. Here is my sink. I'm just turning it out. So when I stand on by that sink, they kind of like burn my back, and then the right side, because I'm standing this way, so they are on that side, so they burn something into my rib cage here. This is something new. They always burn me, but then the rib cage, they are doing something, and it slowly picks up. It's really hurtful. I don't know what's that going to do. And yesterday I made a video, and today you can see on my neck there are a number of beams that they have, either the laser point burns are everywhere, including here. So I mean it goes here. I mean, there's always a lot in this area, but today I'm not going to focus on that. So in the living room, whether it's a chair or a bed or day bed, wherever I sit, that is always mapped out, and there's always a um the shock is there. Electric shock always comes in there no matter what. So I always have to find a new place to sit, and then even then they do it. So there are automated stuff, and there are these, perp holding his cell phone and doing it. And I feel like they in the cell phone they have like 20 different torture things. So let's say they're, like their energy beaming somewhere here, it hurts, so then I take it out and I try to cover it with the clothes or maybe a plastic or newspaper set. Then they go on to the elbow. If I cover that one somewhere here, then they go on to the neck. If I cover that, then they'll beam on here. If I cover that, they beam over here. If I cover that, then they come to the knee. And if I try to cover most of it, the way that I have some things that they cover, then they start the head thing where you cannot cover. They have this heavy electromagnetic field they will put, or this, RNM, where you have like a loud noise beeping. They start that. So you know, in a day there are like always, I have a, see here, you can see in the corner, I cannot show you, but here there are always stuff there burning on me. So I also want to show you something different here. So again, I'm a targeted individual. I'm Sarojangri. Folks, I'm going to show something a little indecent. Folks who don't want to be seeing and are not the targeted individual, I request you to, not watch this anymore. So for the targeted individuals, so I got beamed here. The ears, sometimes they do it in the ear, like I have to go here. This is the part ear, it's always open for the ear. They beam over here, and so they make my hearing is, it's all damaged, compromised, and here also it is like that. All night long they energy beam into it. So I also want to show you, when I'm sleeping, they hijack my memory, meaning remote neural monitoring, they take away that, so then I'm not aware that I'm sleeping. But by the time they give me my access back to my own brain, that time they don't want me to be sleeping. They constantly beam at me, laser, like here or here or the back or the side. They keep on doing, or here they keep on doing that. You cannot sleep anymore. And when I sleep, I have to sleep flat on my back, and then the knees down. If I lift my knees up, they get to the, my panty part, and they start burning me over there. If I go on my side to sleep just to take a rest, when they have released me out of R&M and I want to kind of take a little rest, then they will start burning me here and there, like, your rear hole, or the female part front hole, they start beaming over there. um I want to show you something. I want to show you my panties, how they have energy beamed, and what kind of holes that makes to my panties. So I'm going to be showing that right now. So folks, if you don't want to see, please discontinue watching this video. Here are the things that I put in my ears to protect. You might have seen many targeted individuals to be wearing this. First of all, because of their energy beaming and damaging, I don't hear well. But then on top of it, I have to put this on. Otherwise, they will start beaming right into one ear. If you cover one ear, they'll do the other ear. If you cover the other ear, they'll start the hands. If you cover the hands, then they do the feet. If you cover the feet, then they do the knees. So it's just never ending. So this is the daily deceit, hit hired per, and then the satellite also, they're beaming onto your head. So and I'm showing you my panties, a couple of my panties. I'm showing this. Look at my panty. Look at these holes. This is done just yesterday. This was pretty good as of day for yesterday, and some. I had this one I wanted to show you guys, and then look at the holes over here. This is my front part, and this, look at the hole, and also this color. They do some kind of a spray, chemical. This is yellow in color. So look at these holes. This is what I wanted to show you. Look at this one, and look at this one. I also want to show you the hat that I wear. When they beam onto my eyes, I try to cover my hat so that this comes into the eye in their way. But look at how they have damaged this, my cap. This is what I wanted to show you guys. Again, this is Sarojangri talking regarding the targeted individual. This is the energy attacks that I am showing you as a proof. Thank you. Again, I'm showing here another panty. If these kind of holes going continue, if I keep wearing it, this is kind of, it goes up, and then the whole thing they will be tearing it out. Also the color, that yellow color that I'm showing, this is what it is, and this is very sticky, like stiff. This yellow color does not wash away with the soap, with any other stuff that I have tried. So that's why I'm worried this is this is carcinogenic stuff, not water soluble, soap soluble, so it's very dangerous. I'm going to flip it over. So I want to show that this one has one hole where my rear can come in, but then other than that, there are no any holes in the rear. So this is the front is attacked more. My private part. Here, this one I'm gonna flip this to show you. This one doesn't have any rears, the rear ones, but some of the panties have rear ones also. Today, after they released me from RNM and I wanted to lay down a little bit and they wouldn't let me sleep. They would they would beam these inside things and outside things, and then this in the in your rear hole you will get all this kind of poking, and then if they do this front thing, then you will have a different secretion, that kind of a different play, different feeling of all sorts of stuff will be there. In today the rear they were playing a lot. And then that time you cannot sleep. So in other words, they don't want you to be sleeping, they don't want you to be resting. Whenever they have taken the remote neural monitoring or meaning assaulting me, that's the only time I get to be sleeping. I don't know what they do, what they don't do. That time they can come in to the if I have my windows open, blah blah blah, they could use different stuff and come in. And what they have done is they have damaged this laptop, this Chromebook for me. So the what they have done is, I'm going to open this now. If I open it, see, this is opening, but if I open it a little bit heavy, then it won't open, so the light is gone. So they have damaged something. And also this one, they have bent it. This button is off, and they have bent it in a way so that, so they have damaged, literally they came in 1 day or 2 days, they have damaged it. So for the air, sometimes when it is very hot, so I have to open somewhere, and this is what's the kind of a crap they do. Also, the one of the torture they do is when it is hot, they put more microwave, like a heat air to us, literally way too high, and I would be sweating all over, kind of thing, especially to the face and stuff they do. So this goes to the fact that I'm trying to show you that there is continuous one thing or the other. There is a manual intervention, and people are after me based on what we do, what we don't do. They're constantly after. They have 20 different applications of torture in their cell phones they're given, and they keep playing. They also you know put a, I think, I don't know, there's a laser, what they do, into the nose canal, and then we will start sneezing. And these kind of different assaults. If you cover one, there is always other. So this is point that I'm making to the folks who don't believe in such things. Take my word on it. I'm very educated. I know physics. I know medical side. I'm a medical technologist. I have other pharmacy background and IT background. I'm a project manager, etc., etc. But I don't believe in blah blah stuff. But this is something that I am telling you guys. So this is all real. People are out there, race and religion, deep state, all kinds of crap in the US. There is basically the difference of a religion, what they believe in, versus what East believes. East believes people live, let live, whether it's a plant or ant or animal. We're all at the same level, but the West believes if they're not on the same level. Not only that, compared to other humans, with the colored people, they feel they are superior and they deserve more. Their young ones deserve better, and that they snatch away from these targeted individuals whatever the targeted individual has earned, whether it's a degree, a job, or property. Any of these things, these people are taking them away, just because these targeted individuals probably have expressed all men are equal feeling, or those kind of things. So this is US crap. This is a race and religion, and this is the government is involved in it. The government, the police, all those agencies, FBI, NSA, blah blah, and then the neighborhood people, neighborhood veterans. Oh my God, the veterans, the number of things they do. I have not told you all the things yet, but I'm going to take time to disclose many other things. But these are really evil. They're hell people. So hell is there. Thankfully, East has good humanity, though materialistically it doesn't look good and blah blah. But thankfully, I'm here. So all targeted individuals don't feel that despair. So we'll work our way through. There are a lot of organizations. I'm going to form one in India over here, which I'm working on it. So folks don't get despaired. There are a lot of patterns to hurt physically our each organs in the whole entire body, electromagnetic field, our head, entire being is being manipulated. And then externally with this gang stalking, so they are trying to take away everything. There are no laws and stuff, though Michigan has, Massachusetts has, so these people are the ones that are in ruling. So US is really, really hell, and they have spread it over to the other nations as well, and then to the developing countries. In the developing countries, they have been experimenting and using people. They have this hate regarding this. They term it as a depopulation. There's not much of a population. What they are thinking, this is all in their head, and they are making it up, and what they're capable of, what they're doing, what kind of weapons they have. I have some of those links, folks, so please look them up. Thank you.